It's that time of the program where you've got to make a decision. You can continue to do what you've been doing, handling all the emails and all the solicitations from every marketing company in the world, or you can make a decision to start doing your business today.
I've spent entirely too much money in the past on consultants and programs and conferences and coaches and all that business. So I had a little bit of sticker shock when I saw your fees. And then when I took the program, it forced me, this is why I don't like you, David. It forced me to get really, really clear. And it forced me to stop chasing things that I had no business chasing. And as far as I'm concerned, the business you're in is helping us understand what's possible. So we said, okay, well, if that's possible, what if we decide to make $10,000 a month? Okay, how do we do that? And what can we, if we can make $20,000 a month, how do we do that? And if we can make $10,000 a week, how do we do that? If we make $20,000 a week, how do we do that? So I've had a $20,000 a week. And so it was like, okay, this is something I never thought possible in the past. And now I have the tools to do it.
Now, I already had what most people would consider to be a pretty good speaking career. My calendar was full with high-fee keynotes. I'm in the Speakers Hall of Fame. Things were going very, very well. Things continue to go very, very well. So what has the MBA program done for me? It's given me incredible clarity about my positioning and my branding and my sales. Plus, it's really set me up for that all-important multiple streams of income part.
And frankly, I was about at the point where I was thinking about giving up. So long story short, I decided to do it. And it felt like at the time a really big investment because I wasn't making as much money as I wanted, but it turned out to be the best thing I ever did. So worth every penny. Probably the thing that's holding you back in your business is you. And it was for me. And realizing that and how I was holding myself back has been the most important change I've made. And the mindset shift about the value I bring and how to talk to people about the value I bring has made the biggest difference for me. So while it certainly is an investment, it's not, in my mind, it's not cheap, but, often you get what you pay for. So if you pay for cheap, you get cheap.
It really just changed the energy around what I thought was possible and what I could accomplish in the next few months.
So you get all of this support. There are the live sessions, there are the individual sessions with your coach, there are office hours with David, there are do-it days, there are sales labs, there are retreats, there are online recorded modules. You get this whole wraparound level of support while you're in the program, and that just allows you to turbocharge your results.
I realized that if I'm going to step it up and be the speaker I want to be and be the trainer I want to be, that I've earned that right to ask for the money that I deserve to get. And you helped me realize that. You were the person that sort of pushed me over the fence on that, and I mean that in a good way. There's so much more out there, and you were like the velvet hammer in a good way, that in a fun way, that made me just kind of go, oh my God, this is it. This is what I need to do, and I can make this happen, and it's doable, damn it.
One deal that was in my funnel, which I think in reality, I probably would have priced somewhere between $50,000 to $80,000 probably. As it turns out now, we're just signing the contract this week. That's going to be a $300,000 deal, sitting down and actually going through and figuring out how do I scale this business. And I can see very clearly now how I can scale this business 10 times. I think what I also really appreciate, David, with the way you've structured this, first of all, it is structured. It's well thought out. It's step by step. And I find you have this rare ability of functioning at a very high strategic, holistic level, which is where I like to function. And at the same time, getting right down to ground level and saying, these are the three things you need to do in this order. And when you've done these three things, you need to do these four things.
If you've hired a coach before, let me ask you this. Have you been able to triple your income in less than 1 year? Because that's what I'm on track to doing.
Since being in it for nearly 3 months, I have more than doubled my earnings from all of last year. And the MBA community is amazing. You get to be along with some like-minded professionals who are extremely supportive, encouraging, and positive. What more can I ask for?
I signed a contract for $18,000 to do something that I used to do for free. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
You don't need anything else the rest of your life if you invest with David Newman in the MBA program. Actually, it's an investment in yourself. I've recouped my investment within 6 months, and I look forward to growing at a much higher level than I ever could have without David.